Evening, everyone. Just new, I'm scrolling down my social media and then I found an interesting quote. It's written by an online writer. She said that if we lose love and respect for each other, this is how we end up dying. You know what? Why this quote is really interesting for me? Because I think it will relate with our topic today that we are going to discuss, talking about society, talking about our attitude and character in front of others. I think this quote is correct. For me, being different is good, but sometimes in another way, being different also impact in our performance in front of others.
Individualistic people often prioritize self reliance over communal values, which can have a negative impact when living in collectivist society because individualistic often lead to lower of empathy and experiencing higher level of anxiety. In individualistic societies, people tend to focus only on their self-interest, which can decrease their willingness to support others in the community. As an Indonesian people, I believe that individualistic culture is not really common or even not common here at all. Me, living in a village especially, in fact that I can't to be uncared for others. Also others can't to be uncared to me. Why? Because when we're living together in the village, we have to help others, we have to give our best response whenever someone had a problem or something, whether it's a good news or bad news, we have to give our response, we have to interact to them. So we can't to be individualistic, we can't live lonely, so that we need others, and that's why it's called collectivist society. So this is why individualistic is not common, as I said before. For instance, individuals with strong individualistic beliefs often suppress empathetic responses, especially when empathy conflicts with their values. From research, this is evident in situations involving government welfare, where strong individualists show reduced compassion and support for those in need. Feldman, 2019. So for me, maybe uh, I can sum up that individualistic people in some countries is not really care even in the conflict of the government. They were like, my life is my life, and as I'm happy, so anything goes on is not really important. Additionally, individuals who have experienced loneliness may exhibit lower cognitive empathy and feel overwhelmed by others' emotion, leading to higher personal distress. Moreover, being individualistic in a collectivist society can lead to higher level of social anxiety. At a personal level, individualistic values are associated with increased isolation. Regarding to the research, suicidal tendencies and poorer psychological health, contrasting with the positive effects seen at a cultural level. Individualistic cultural emphasize self-expression and do not suppress emotions, whereas collectivistic cultures are stress moderation and self-control to maintain group harmony. This cultural mismatch can exacerbate feelings of isolation and anxiety for individualistic individuals living in collectivist societies. In summary, in the end, individualistic people who prioritize self-reliance often struggle in collectivist societies. This focus on self-interest can reduce empathy and increase social anxiety. Individualistic values can lead to isolation and poor mental health when they clash with collectivist norms. Therefore, it's important for individualistic individuals to find a balance between personal autonomy and communal harmony when living in a collectivist environment. So, in my opinion, it will be bad if someone who is individualistic living in the collectivist society. What do you think about it, everyone? I hope you are in the same opinion with me, and thank you for listening this explanation. I hope it will be beneficial for us, and thank you. I'm Alfina. Last I have, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.